What's up, y'all? It's your boy Big Steve back at it again, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the negativity surrounding Diablo 4. I'm going to show you some comparisons in the most modern ARPGs and show you Diablo 4, and we'll go from there. So let's dive in. So for the first game, we're going to start with Path of Exile, and right here, we'll go back to it. This is Path of Exile's Paragon board. Now, this game is usually for your most hardcore ARPG fans. In this game, if you start off playing and you build your build wrong, it could be crucial and you might need to restart a character depending. And this is just one of the things. This is the layout. You know, it looks like a mess, but it's like most games. Once you start playing and start understanding things, you will get the hang of it. But as a new player, just looking at this, it looks like a total mess. Now I want to show some other things. Here's some of the UI elements. Yeah, it looks like just a bunch of text boxes, right? So let's see what else we can find here. Okay, so here's your inventory box looks a lot like Diablo 4. It's very similar. And the thing is, you don't see people complaining about this. It's almost identical, the inventory anyways. Now, the stats on items, just look at it. It's just one big text box. It's like, it's very old technology. And people still complaining about Diablo 4s. Yes, Diablo 4s isn't the best, but it is still done better. And you see a lot of people complaining about Diablo 4, and I don't understand it. But let's continue on, see what else we can find here. Okay. And here's your skill bar. Very similar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 8 skills instead of 6. So a little bit of a difference, but roughly the same kind of layout, same idea. Okay, not much here to go over. We'll quickly just watch some gameplay. This is Path of Exile. Just attack, run through maps, whatever. You just keep going. This is what you do. I tried playing Path of Exile myself. Just the way the game plays, I didn't like. I'm a huge Diablo 2 fan. Okay. Just trying to see if they show the Paragon board and how their Paragon board, just like Diablo 4's, gives +5 to stats. PoE's Paragon board gives, I think, +10 to certain stats, depending on the route you go. That's it for Path of Exile. We're going to jump into our next game. Okay, the next game we're going to jump into here is Lost Ark. And why I chose Lost Ark, it is one of the more modern MMO ARPG styles. So Diablo 4 has a lot of MMO things in it. So I wanted to compare Diablo 4 to Lost Ark. Now, Lost Ark did do a good job on a lot of their UI, but even your inventory, it's a pretty simple box. But for their character screen, they've done a pretty good job. I'm not a big fan of the fruity cosmetics in in-game games like this and like Final Fantasy XIV. I think it's so stupid. But anyways, that's my opinion. As you can see, on the left-hand side, you have all your armory and your weapon. On the right-hand side, you have all your earrings, necklace, rings, and your stone. And as you can see, they've done a pretty good job. And here are your special kind of abilities, mods almost. You can get stones with certain effects, and the more you put into the item, the better the effect becomes. As you can see, these are all level 3, so they have strong effects. These I'll compare them to almost legendaries in a certain way. Another great thing about Lost Ark. Lost Ark was a great game overall. I put in 2,800 hours before I realized how much time I was wasting. And that was as a free-to-play player. Towards the end game, the walls and just everything that comes with end game really ruins it for a lot of players. Lost Ark would have been the perfect game if their end game was built different and had no pay to win features. It would have been the perfect game. Their combat system is great. This is just your skills, your effects on your mods and your stones. Another thing Lost Ark has is an auction house. This is something I hope to see in Diablo 4. I just, you know, if you're going to have MMO features in a game, I want to see stuff like this. I was a big fan of the real money auction house in Diablo 3. I was still very young when that game first came out, and that's when I sold my first Echoing Fury for $50. I was so proud, but then about a month later, they took away the real money auction house. But anyways, as you can see, Lost Ark has a lot of great elements to it. I'm going to see if I can try to find some gameplay for you guys. And another great thing about Lost Ark is the gem feature. Where's it to? Here we go. Oh. No, it just doesn't want to line. There we go. So you can get different level gems, and what gems do, they affect certain skills you have. Say you have a skill called Barrage. You can get a gem that does plus 10% damage to Barrage. So you can get like level 1 gems, level 2, level 3, and they're all different tiers. Lost Ark done a lot of great things. So, and that's why you can understand that Diablo 4 took some things from Lost Ark, because overall Lost Ark is a great game. Now, back to Diablo 4. There's a lot of negativity surrounding Diablo 4. If you look online, you'll see it everywhere. A lot of downvotes on videos, people talking about it. What I got to say is, if you enjoyed the beta, you will enjoy the game on release. For a game that's just releasing and has this much end-game content already coming on release, I know people expect this from a AAA title, but if you took Path of Exile on release, it wasn't that great of a game. And I'll use Lost Ark as the other example. When Lost Ark released, it didn't have a whole lot of end-game content. I believe you could only do chaos dungeons pretty well. So all these games were built over time. What you're getting with the release of Diablo 4, you're getting a lot of content, and it's going to be continued to be worked upon. So I've done my research. The devs at Diablo 4 are being crunched to get Diablo 4 out on the release date. So, and they're not even starting out at Season 1. I think over the seasons, they're going to be adding a lot of good content and listening to the community, hopefully. But for anybody that's giving in to the negativity about Diablo 4, try to avoid those things. If you like the game, you like the game. You know what to do. You know what you like. You know what you want to play. I think a lot of negativity is out there just because people want content. I know when Diablo 4 comes out, I'm going to love it. I think it's going to be one of the best ARPGs out there. And another thing, if they stay true to like they said, it's going to be free to play and no pay to win. There's not many games out there like it. Path of Exile is not really pay to win. Yes, you can buy some cosmetics and some inventory bags or something like that. But games like Lost Ark is pay to win to the max. That's why I quit the game. Any game that's pay to win, for me, it's just automatically a shit game, really. Because, you know, that's just the way it is. So I'm glad to see another game being added to this genre, because I looked for these ARPGs a little while ago because I wanted a new game to play. And there's not many out there that's free to play. So I'm really looking forward to this. I think you guys should be excited about it. I think there's a lot to come with this game, and I think it's going to be fun to play. Even in the beta, the gameplay was good. The story was good. There's a lot of good things about it. You could do transmogs for those people that like that. And they're going to be adding more and more stuff. So I can't wait to see it. I just wanted to show you guys the comparison. As you can see, Diablo 4 looks great. The UI stuff, it isn't that big of a deal. The things people are complaining about is stuff that don't really matter in ARPGs. And a lot of their complaints is very vague. It's like they're just saying stuff to say stuff. So I I hope you guys are excited for the release of Diablo 4 like I am. I'm addicted. I'm keeping up on all the news. I wish I could play it right now. But that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and hope to see y'all in the next one. Peace.